Hell yeah, this big boy is about to get even bigger. Hey there YouTube, welcome back to the Gekko, another video for you guys, and today I am finally maxing out my first commander, which is Scipio Africanus. Now I know I'm a bit late on the train, a bunch of people already have a ton of these guys maxed out, blah 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 blah, doesn't matter. I kind of made a mistake as I played this game, trying to figure it out, trying to learn how to get my sculptures, where do you want to go, which commander I want to max first. It's a really tough thing as a beginner to really know which commanders are important and which ones aren't. And from the get-go, I was like, I need a commander that is a leadership commander who also has attack, he's pretty strong, and Scipio was my guy. A lot of people went with Joan first before Joan was nerfed, so I'm kind of glad I didn't get to do that. And I'm assuming, based on like the things that I've been seeing and the way I want to play the game, that the next one that I'll be maxing out is Boudica, which is going to be relatively easy to get it done. I'm about 4, 5, 6 levels away, which shouldn't be too hard to get, especially if I end up using these guys, deciding to max her out. As you can see, I'm holding a lot of these sculptures, which is also perhaps not the best idea, but then again, I still haven't figured out what I want to do. I also have Kusunoki pretty close to the end. He's like really close to the end. Like I think that with the 40 and then another 2 times 50, I'll be done. So I'm missing like 18, that would be 118 sculptures, so I could really max him out right now, but I really don't see the need for it as of this point. And I'm guessing that what I'll do is maybe try to max one of these guys next with all the sculptures that I've been getting lately. So let's go ahead and get this done. Click the button and boom, we upgrade the final skill to skill number 5, which will unlock the special skill, special expertise. Expertise attained. When attacked, Scipio has a 15% chance to increase his troops' attack by 100% for the next 2 seconds. Attack can only be triggered once every 5 seconds. Scipio has a 15% chance to heal a portion of the slightly wounded troops, which is pretty crazy, when his army has less than 40% of its units remaining. He has a super strong, really strong expertise. I'm very glad we got this done. And now is the time to, test them out as soon as possible. As you guys can see, the moment you max out one of your commanders, their border will turn all shiny and nice. So you can see he's all shiny and purple and all that. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, that was pretty much the point of this. Why did I choose him? I went with someone who has a strong troop capacity because as in the beginning, it was more about how many troops you can push out rather than what kind of strength you had. When I was fighting, at least, it wasn't against people who were super pay to win, so the commanders that they had weren't necessarily the greatest, and essentially it was who had the most troops. I also needed a good amount of troops for many different events that required me as many troops out there as possible to be able to go out without coming back so fast. The plan ahead is probably gonna be Boudica next, and we're gonna see what we're gonna get done from there out. In terms of commanders, however, I am a bit behind in everything. As you guys can see, I'm missing a bunch of these guys in terms of their talents. So I have been not using these guys correctly, I guess, because it's a waste of talents, especially if I use these guys and they're active, then why not have them, working, them doing their thing. Let's go ahead and upgrade Pelagius as well, and we can also just level them up really quickly and try to hit that double counter, see if we can max them out just for the fun of it. Anyway, so I was like, I need to figure out how to do all these talents yet. I'm still way behind, and yeah, I know I'm losing time and I'm losing fights that I perhaps might not lose if I actually get it done. But again, I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do with every one of my commanders yet, so I rather not have to spend later on a reset. So I learned this really cool thing watching Echo Gaming doing a video with Chiskel, and I'll link the video down below. And what they showed is that I can actually unlock both these skills by essentially trying to crit and level up 2 stars in one shot without having to level him up altogether. So the way they did this is by using special bundles, or all the special stars rather than the regular ones. And the way it works is that each and every one of these has 2 different stats: the star experience and the luck. Now in the luck, you want to have as high of a luck as possible to be able to crit and unlock more skills, more stars, essentially, without leveling up the commander. Now I don't have that many of these available, but we're gonna go ahead and try to get something like 60, 70, 80, 90% on critting. And you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and do this, put one of these here and one of these, and that should probably guarantee our success, right? So if I place one more of these, we are for sure gonna do it. So let's go ahead and use all these crazy, what happens if I do this? 75% now. We're gonna go ahead and do this just to try to crit, get to that 4 stars. Oh, and we messed up. That sucks. That really blows. I was so close to critting. So what ended up happening is that I'm gonna have to level up this commander to get that last star ahead, which is a bummer, but we tried. That was a little bit of a waste, but we tried. It is what it is. Well, I guess we critted, but maybe we didn't have enough XP. I was actually changing the types of stars there to get more XP to make sure we get there, but oh well. So now we have to essentially level up Pelagius to level 30 in order to unlock his 4th skill. Unfortunately, it is what it is. That's what ended up happening. Let's go ahead and upgrade our nice little Sun Tzu as well. I see we can also upgrade Mr. Herman twice. Hopefully we end up getting this guy and maxing it as well. Nice. Awesome. So we maxed out 2 skills on Herman. So yeah, as you guys can see, I've been a little bit slacking in my commanders. I know I've been doing it from the beginning. I'm kind of bad at these things, but I'll get better. And thankfully my Charles Martel ended up reaching the 5th skill. So now we have this guy unlocked, and I really want to max it before I keep going. So Charles is here. Our beautiful Richard with 5111 at level 30, doing his thing, and I have not used them yet. Look at the talents. I have not used them yet at all because I just don't really know how to use them and how I want to build them. So if you guys want to leave me in the comments below and let me know how you guys built your Richard, it'd be awesome. I haven't even gotten to a point where I really need him. This kingdom is so dead in terms of wars and fights that I have no need to keep up with my commanders, which sucks. But that's why there is another account on its way, and that one's gonna be a nice one. I haven't really told you guys this yet, but I've been working with a separate group of people that I will announce very soon on a new account. Yes, it's a jumper account. I will reveal that. And to answer the question of what happened with your old account, the second one you created after you messed up the first one, I guess I messed up the second one as well, because unfortunately I had to let it go as well. So this is the 3rd jumper I create, and the jumper guide you guys saw yesterday has a little bit of the insights that I learned from making my first 2 jumpers, and this 3rd one is much better. So stay tuned for that. I'm hoping that sometime next week I'll start making videos with it. And hopefully it'll be very fun for you guys, and it'll be a little bit of a different pace, especially if we get a little bit of wars going on and fights, because honestly, this diplomacy stuff is killing me. Now, I know this wasn't like the craziest video with information or this crazy stuff going on or a nice story or I don't know what. I just want to let you guys know what's my situation with my commanders. Kind of like I've been slacking on them because of the peace. I wanted to introduce the new jumper account, or at least tease about it, because I will make a video showing it and talking about the process of making it and the things that I learned through the second jumper account that I made. So stay tuned for that. Some of it is reflected in the previous video you guys saw with the jumper guide. So keep that in mind as well, that a lot of the things that I've said there, I learned the hard way while doing things like all the data that I show on the screen and stuff like that. Anyway, I'm the Gekko. I'm out of here. Thank you guys very much for watching this video. I apologize if it's like a not really like crazy video, or I don't know. It's kind of like a chill video this time around. I've been a little bit sick, a little bit under the weather, and it's been a bit rough to, like, you know, find the strength to, like, do all the research and work I usually do to get a cool video out. So hopefully next week we'll be back with everything awesome. Start the year really well with the new jumper account. If you guys have any comments, questions, anything, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think about my commanders, about the channel. If you have any comments, suggestions, ideas for absolutely anything, I'm also on Discord, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. The Discord is popping, so make sure you guys go join us there. And until the next time, have a great weekend. Enjoy the rest of your week, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.